Ready? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Monroe Martin Podcast. I'm your host, Monroe Martin. I didn't need to say that again. But before we get this episode started, here's what I need you to do. I need you to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you're not already subscribed to the Patreon, then do that now. All right? You got anything you want to plug before we start the show?
Just follow me on Instagram. I'll let them follow me after.
Hey,
I'll bother them
after.
after.
You can do the same thing for me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'm putting my tour dates up. Right now, you know what's weird? I've called you Gloria this whole time, and then I met your manager, and he was like, my client, Glorelys. And
he does say my name right.
I straight up
that's a green flag.
I was like, who? What you mean a green flag?
Because you could work with people in the industry and they don't even know how to say your name, and he says my name right.
Hey, go back. She's afraid of dogs, y'all.
You
should be listening.
I'm not an animal person
right now, but you should be watching on YouTube. And Glorelys is terrified of dogs, and this dog is not. This dog looks real creepy from this angle.
It's just really okay.
She looking real.
It's okay. We're gonna make it work.
She's definitely. I'm looking and I'm like, I would be scared too. The way she's coming up. She ain't shit. She don't bite. At all.
I don't even know her name.
That is Penelope.
Okay, that's a nice name for dog.
Jones.
Okay.
Not Jones, but I just call it Penelope.
Okay.
Jones.
Should we even have your last name?
She do. Penelope Martin.
Okay, why you call her Jones?
Because Penelope Jones, it just sounds funny.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna let you and your family. Yeah, I'm gonna let you and your family figure it out.
So I've been saying your name wrong this whole time,
but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, everyone calls me Glory. It's Glorelys. It's just hard to say.
Oh shit, I've been saying it wrong.
It's I was gonna say you say it wrong right now, but it's fine. Glorelys. Yeah.
Glorelys. All right, dope, cool. Yeah. What? That's Dominican.
It's very Dominican. My mom made it up.
She just made it up.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing.
Like a name that's been passed down.
No, and then the thing is that I went to try to get like my actual handle, and other bitches is named Glorelys too, so that's weird. Cause like, how would you come up with that name?
So either your mom's in a cult, or she didn't make that shit up.
Well, no, she made my name up. She took my grandma's name Gloria and her name Marelis to come up with my name Glorelys. Yeah, where's your name come from?
My dad's name.
Okay,
my name is just Monroe.
Okay, I like it.
But it's weird because I'm the third, but he has a middle name, and I don't have a middle name. So in order to be considered a legit third, you gotta possess the entire name.
Oh, why didn't he give you the middle name?
He didn't even stick around.
My bad. This got deep. My bad.
Let's go there. He know what he did.
Is he around now? Does he watch? Is he signed up to Patreon?
Me. No, he should sign up.
He should sign up for Patreon to make up for it.
He's offered money. I've never taken it.
I would just take it. I know it's weird to take money from people, but you kind of owes you.
Okay. It comes with something though.
What does he want?
I don't know, a relationship, shit that I don't have time to give.
Put him on a subscription service.
I think I will. Yeah. I think in order for him to see me, he's going to have to subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah, to the Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon, Dad. If you want to see me.
Right, no, I'm serious. No, you laughing, but I'm dead ass.
Yeah, you would do that. No, my dad is offered. My sister is cool. I think she's cool with him. She talks to him, but she got kids, so that makes sense. I don't have kids. I don't want him around my lady. You don't want your dad
to meet Penelope Jones?
Hell no.
Okay.
What he gonna do? What he gonna do for her?
I'm just, you know what? I don't know. I was just asking, but I'm in the era of it's okay to cut your family off.
Yo, what happened to that?
At first I was like, that's messed up, but I got into an argument recently with my cousin, actually on Sunday, and I was like, you know what? We're not even like first cousins, so I'm gonna cut you off.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut her off.
I've been practicing that my whole life.
Yeah. Oh, cutting people off.
Yeah, only because, and I know it's a bad thing, and I know that it's rooted in like defense mechanism, and it's like you just keep it moving, keep it, you know. But you gotta be when you're this big, when you fucking this big, you gotta be aware of everything. But go ahead.
33, and I'm like, you know what, bitch? I don't need you in my fucking group chat. I'm gonna not respond anymore.
But I don't even let it get to that point, and I say that's the defense mechanism. So the foster care, growing up foster care, and moving around a lot and all that shit gave me the ability to disconnect.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Wait, like what's your sign?
Taurus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I have so much insight now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It gives me the ability. It's like my superpower. And it's a fucked up superpower. I can act like you exist and don't exist the next day. And that's not a good thing.
That's not. How do you make a you don't do that in your relationship though, right?
In the beginning, when like we would argue and I didn't feel like arguing, I would just completely shut down.
I'm not a fan of Tauruses. I know I'm here. It's a little too late.
Yeah,
but
it's fine.
Right, Taurus people are so stubborn.
But how is it stubborn if I'm like, I'm not going to give you that emotion to fuel whatever the fuck is going on with you, because obviously it ain't going to end with both of us being happy. So if both of us can't be happy, none of us can. I know, it's fucked up.
I got a lot of Taurus people in my life that I'm gonna just put you right there. I'm a Gemini too, so it's fine. But I don't think it's okay. I mean, it's fine to detach. It's fine for you to have peace.
Yes.
That's what that matters.
Yes.
But I think now everyone's doing this like toxic peace where it's like you should be self-aware that you're part of the problem. But with my cousin, I was like, you know what? Like, you've been bullying me for 33 years. I'm done.
That's a long time for
and
bullying.
you just, but you know, like when
y'all ain't never fight. You ain't never.
I mean, I was telling my friend, like, you know, back in the day, it was like acceptable to like stab people, like with a pen, or, like with other, like, you know, you're in the house.
Was it acceptable, or was it just the No,
I'm just saying, like, I remember I was telling my best friend that she actually stabbed me one time in my forehead with a pen, and then I scratched. It's not there anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I scratched the shit out of her, but then I got in trouble.
Yeah.
But you started.
Wait, why did she? Don't breeze over that. Don't just be like, but it's
just like a thing. Like when you're growing up and you're kids, you just are playing with like pens and you're stabbing each other. It's like it's a thing that we used to do back in the day. The point is,
did you ever play that game, Louis? The stab your cousin in the forehead game?
No, that's I think it's a Bronx thing.
Okay, first of all, everyone keeps putting me in the Bronx. I'm not from the Bronx. Everyone was good. The Dominicans do own the Bronx for the most part. Yes. We share the Bronx with the West Indians, with Jamaica. Okay. We do that. They're our cousins. But I live in Washington. I live in between Harlem and Washington Heights. So I'm a Manhattan baby.
All right.
Uptown.
Yeah.
But yes, we were all stabbing each other everywhere above 96th Street.
Just in the, I guess I get it. When I was growing up, because my wife asked, like, she was asking about, I think my nephew got a chipped tooth from like playing around with his brother and shit. And I'm like, that happens a lot. Like growing up, all kids' teeth would chip, or they had blue caps.
What is blue caps?
You don't remember blue caps? Do you remember blue caps, Louis? Like from bottle rot. So if
what's
like
blue caps.
All right. So blue caps are these things that they end up turning blue, but they put caps on your teeth. So I guess when the kid's teeth starts to rot and shit from like bottle rot and like just being on a bottle too long and all that shit, it starts to morph your teeth. So your teeth starts to do this. Like your teeth start to like form like an arch and shit, and then they like real small, and they put caps on them and stuff like that. And then if those caps are not taken care of, they all have like a bluish tint to them. You ain't never see blue caps?
Can you show me? Can you pull this up? Can you show us a picture? I've never seen. Like I know about cavities and filling that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking it up right now.
Well, the point. I just think that we're a little bit older now, and I know that everyone's like self-aware, but back in the day, like life was very different. Like we was just,
absolutely.
We was calling 911 and pranking 911. Like it was like a whole. We were all like little, like what's the thing when you're annoying kids? Demons.
Yeah.
What's that? The Tasmanian devil? That we were just doing a lot.
Oh, we were just all over the place. We ripping and rubbing. Yeah.
Yeah, but like now we're adults and we're like, oh, I'm not gonna stab somebody. But when you're a fucking child and you're spending all your time in your grandma's house and you're bored, you end up like locking someone in a suitcase.
Okay, I get it. Look, I've done fucked up shit like that too as a kid.
I was a cousin. You know what it is? I'm at the point.
So I'll show you on the podcast, people. I'll bring it up. She's looking now.
I've seen
so these are caps, but if they're not like taken care of, I guess they start to like like oxidize or whatever the word is.
I guess I always thought it was like a personal choice. I didn't know it was like a thing.
No, I think their personal choice is to keep their regular teeth in their mouth and take care.
I mean, I didn't. I mean, we all been through different things. But the point is that I'm just tired of, I know like in the world, I come off as very confident and strong. I'm tired of being the person that gets bullied at the family events.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You got to start stabbing people in the head again.
I mean,
putting them in suitcases.
No, first of all, I was the one that got stabbed and put in a suitcase.
Yeah. Oh, you got put in a suitcase?
Yeah, it was a lot. But that's how you play when you're young.
Yeah, no, I get that. I definitely get that. But the stabbing on purpose,
When I say stab, she threw a pen and it landed on my forehead.
Oh, she celebrated that shit. I would have celebrated if it had landed on your forehead. I'd have definitely celebrated. I know,
but the thing is that then I go in and then I get in trouble, right? So then I go and
How'd you get in trouble?
Because we were so young, but like I scratched her and she started bleeding in her neck. But you fucking hit me first.
Yeah.
It is the point of the story that we're adults now. We're in the 30s, and yesterday or Sunday I went to go see my great grandma. She's about to, I know it just feels weird to say I have a great grandma, but she's about to die soon.
Good for you. Got
I know,
a great grandma.
that's like, humble brag, but she's on her way out. So I went to go say bye. And me and my cousin, we're just hanging out. And she said something to me about dressing better and having more like being an artist. And I was like, well, bitch, you don't really have a talent. And it hurt her feeling. It was a mess. But
she said she wanted to dress better.
No,
and
she said that she dresses better, which she does.
Dresses better than you, or dresses
absolutely.
She said that.
Yeah, but you need to dress well if you don't have a talent. Like when you don't have a talent, you need to know how to dress.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm a fucking comedian. I don't need to know how to dress.
All we gotta
suck
do
my
is
dick.
suck her dick.
So, anyways, I don't know how we got deep. Sorry, we got too deep, but that's where I'm at right now. You can cut your family off things.
I am for that. I am with it. I practice that despite people going, nah, that's not right. I'm like, look, you got to protect your peace, and family doesn't always necessarily mean blood.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
There is, I always say there's always room for forgiveness.
Yeah, but forgiveness doesn't mean putting yourself back in this same situation.
Yes,
I can forgive you. Yeah. We can build a new relationship, but you got to be comfortable with the relationship that I'm willing to have with you. And then that's when people go, nah, that's not right. It's like right. I went from you being in my world all the time and we hanging out, and then I realized I wanted to better myself and do better, and your energy and your actions did not match that. I got to move on, but I'll see you.
Right.
If you want to hang out supervised, if you want to be around people.
That's funny. No, you got to put boundaries with everybody. Yeah. Friends, family, other people. I put boundaries. I don't care. You be mad at yourself. I need to live my life in peace.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
I'm with that. But I lucked out because I only have 2 sisters, a mom, nieces, nephews, and grandma. So anybody outside of that really don't have. Right. Like my grandmother, she's cool. She don't.
Wait, you cut off your grandma?
No, I never cut off my grandma. My grandma cool as shit. Yeah. My grandma cool. I'm saying like all the people who are still there and they're cool. Like my sisters, they cool. They beef with each other. If they beef with me, I kind of just be like, all right, whatever.
Is your family finding out, like outside of that core, or other people finding out they're not in the core right now as you're telling?
Well, they know because I don't pick up. I don't respond to text messages. I don't pick up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You gotta be like that though. Yeah. Because
no, I'm not. This is I used to be the person in the group chat like, hey, let's get together. Nope.
Yeah.
Everybody off.
People are emotional vampires. People don't care. People will get like, I know all the tools because of the system. I know what guilt looks like when you guilting somebody into doing things for you. I know all of those emotional weapons that people use as currency to get what they want. And
emotional weapons. You guys
yeah.
That's ding ding ding. That's
ding ding ding.
That is. I started learning that too because I'm like, I just feel like people, like I'm a helper. I want to help people, and I started noticing that people do take advantage of your kindness.
Absolutely.
So that is also like guilting you into doing something is also manipulation.
Absolutely.
And people always see manipulation as like that strong, assertive, like I need you to do this, like controlling thing. Yeah. But making you feel guilty. And I think that's what my family's been doing, making me feel guilty for like not showing up, not being around. Yeah. I am busy.
Yeah.
And whatever. I'm just.
Even if you weren't busy though, it's like when I decide to like be out and like hang out and be in this environment, and like then I'll come out. You know what I mean? But people try to get you to do what they want on their time and shit like that, and I'm just not for that. I'm like that with like we hang out. Yeah. I got very small group of friends and stuff. I'm super friendly though. Yeah. You know what I mean?
100%.
Which I feel like is a good balance because it doesn't hurt to be friendly, to just be like, hey, what up? Keep a conversation, but it don't have to be this whole like. It's like summer. I look at comedy like summer camp in a sense.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm like, we're all here.
All these people when you get famous.
No, but not that.
I am.
But,
no, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
That's funny. No, not that, but more so of like. I'm here for a self-fulfilling reason, which is like that's the thing that drove you to this thing is that you had something inside you that you want to express, and you can get lost in that. You can lose track of the things you're trying to do because now you have all these friendships to maintain.
No, I'm very like I always tell people like we are colleagues.
Yeah.
If you're my friend,
Yeah.
you know, like I'll sit down, you know, like we had like a deep personal conversation,
Yeah.
but like I cannot. We're not all friends because sometimes people use a friendship thing as like I'm gonna leech onto you and I'm gonna go wherever you're going. It's like, bitch, you got the wrong bitch. I'm not the. If you are betting your career on me, no, find somebody else to ride their coattails, not me. But I have a lot of intimacy in my life. So like I have very close. Like you said, like I have a core group of family members. I'm like, as long as these 5 people are fine, that's fine. Everybody else, boom. And the same thing with my friends too. Where I'm like, this is my core. Even in comedy, this is my core.
Yeah.
But
you gotta have that.
Not everybody's coming. No, not everyone's coming to the wedding.
Not everybody. People got mad at me,
and that's okay.
And I had a lot of people at my wedding.
But that,
and my wife was like, "How you gonna deal with it?" I'm like, "It'll blow over."
Is that weird? Because I always get nervous about like who you invite. I no one's asked me to get
married.
No,
I gotta pay for that shit. It's not like people forget that I'm like that weddings cost. I don't have that family. I don't have that type of family situation where I go, my mom and dad are paying. No,
you're paying.
Me and my wife are paying.
Yeah.
So we gotta invite people who we know are gonna have fun, who are gonna have good energy, who ain't gonna just bring the attention on them and make a spectacle and shit like that, you know?
Yeah, I always get nervous about when people are going to find out that they're not invited to my wedding.
Yeah.
Because we like, I just want to keep every part of my life a little bit like separated. Is that too much? Is that weird?
No.
Like, I feel like when you're a comic, your life is being yourself and then you're making friends, but then people just come in and it's just like, I had a life before I met you and you're part of my life. Yeah. But you're not part of my like inner thing. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bitch.
No. I understand that train of thought. I say that to myself all the time. I still haven't found a good way of expressing that to people. When they get upset, because there's some people, oh, you don't fuck with me no more. That to me is an emotional weapon because you can just be like, hey, what up? How you doing? Because I got people who I but we talk so frequently. Yeah. Like we probably talk like once or twice a year, but when we talk, it's the best conversation ever. It's like 45 minutes, 2 hours of conversation. We catch up, and then it's done.
Right. Those are good friends. I like
those
that.
are good. Those are the best friends. Those are the best people to have in your life because they understand how life works. Right. They got kids. They got jobs.
People that let me get back to them a year later.
Yeah.
That is so sweet.
Yo, let me get back to you. Yeah. You asking me how I'm doing every week, nigga? I'm still figuring it out. I'm still putting together the plan.
I either talk to you every single day or I talk to you once in a while. Yeah. Those are those spectrums. But the whole like it's just too much to maintain. But I try to be like a bad friend up front so there's no expectations. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to be like that. Don't put no expectations on me. Yeah. And I feel like with comics, it just got like I came into because I had already come in. I always say like comedy is like a fraternity, sorority thing because I'm already in a sorority and I already went through college. I think college is a lot of comics' first college experience. Yes. Yeah. So I already went through all that. So when I came in, I was like, I'm here for myself. Yeah. If you happen to be a great person that I bond with, that's great. But I'm here to become a legendary that's what I'm doing. And I feel like a lot of the times like people will befriend you and then they come with all their drama. Like, I don't like this. I don't give a fuck who you don't like. I am here. I'm going to book whoever I want to book on my show. And you can either support. I don't want you to tell me, don't put ideas in my head. Yeah. I want to make my own decisions.
That happens a lot. I didn't realize that. That's kind of new though. Because that didn't happen when I was doing open mics and shit. Like now I ignore, but I'll get messages and stuff like, hey, I see this person is on the lineup with you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I just ignore it because I'm like, that's none of my business. That's between you two. Comedy is it's small and it's its own ecosystem, but I don't know you.
It's amazing to me, like people that I look up to and like telling me that other people hit them up about like who they book. It's like I wish a motherfucker would tell me who I'm booking on my lineup. Unless we're producing a show, do not talk to me. We're not, and I think I've done a good job of setting boundaries. Like don't even ask me to book you on the show. I'm gonna book you when I book you. Yeah, there's a wait list. Anyways, maybe I'm a bitch. I don't know. But I just need peace, Monroe. I need peace.
But why do you think that fighting for your peace is a bitchy thing to do?
Because people are in different places in their life, like even with family, and they don't understand that I come first. Yeah. You know, like whatever vision you have for me, I'm not your little. Yeah. People have plans for you, and it's like that's wonderful. But I have plans for myself. Yeah. I made a whole strategy. That's what I do at the beginning of the year. I will reach out to you when I need you. But I just feel like you could get bullied into decision making. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of bullying though.
Even if you're a strong, confident person, like people will be like, "Oh, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that," and then you start. Comedy is more like what's happening outside of the stage than when you on stage, and that shit is really
70-25. Yeah. It's 75-25. 75 what you do on stage though, and then 25 just what you do off stage and how you are and hanging and stuff like that.
It's just too much. It's too much. But I feel like I've gotten to a good place. I'm in a great place, and I'm gonna keep my boundaries. I'm actually making a boundaries post after we got out of here.
See, I wouldn't do all that. Do you think she should do all that? Boundaries.
You gotta first of all.
I want to let y'all know I don't fuck with y'all.
But you gotta think about it, Monroe. We got two different personalities. Okay. Like you are a Taurus. You take everything like strategically with patience. You take your time. Whatever you have a vision.
I don't have no patience. I have a vision, but I'm still working on patience.
Okay, well, you probably are way more logical, and you probably are very diplomatic in the things that you do. My personality is I really don't give a fuck. I don't, and that's part of. So whenever I do anything, that's just part of the whole brand. It's just like I don't give a shit if you don't fuck with me. But what I found is that the more you put boundaries, the more people will respect you. So like. I put a post and I was so scared. I was like, make sure you call me by my real name this year. And everybody started.
What did people call you last year?
They were just the same Glory, whatever. Or like on a flyer.
Glorelys.
Yeah.
Now you like pronounce that shit, nigga. Roll that R. Give a fuck. Go ahead.
And what? Can I guess your sign?
I already, did I say my sign?
I don't.
Yeah, she said it, but he didn't hear it.
What?
So let's see.
I was dealing with Penelope.
She got so quiet.
Yeah,
okay.
Either Scorpio or Leo?
No, neither.
Wow.
Neither.
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini.
A Gemini.
Yeah, I'm crazy. Which is fine.
Can you hear her? Can you hear Penelope? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a Gemini, but like, yeah, so I was really scared to put now Instagram is weird, so everything I put, or maybe it's not that it's weird. Now I think people really are looking at what I'm doing. Before I was just like another comic, but now it's like, Glory's coming into her own, and people are like on my page, and I like met like celebrities and they follow me, but I try not to think about them. I'm like, I already have a list of celebrities I don't want to be friends with when I'm famous.
Already?
Yeah,
you know them?
I don't know them, but I already.
So how you know you don't want to be friends with them?
I just know them from what I see. Like I just know that it's. I don't want to be friends.
But what if it's a ruse? What if it's like
no.
Did I use that word right?
I don't even know what the fuck a ruse mean. I'm gonna be
honest
with you.
I thought a ruse mean like a ruse.
What does that mean?
It's like they're putting up a front. Right? Hey Google, what's a ruse mean? Maybe I'm wrong.
What did he say? That's
what it said. Ruse is used as a noun to mean an action intended to deceive someone.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I was right. Yeah.
That's my Instagram page, a ruse.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear ruse used in an example?
But I always thought it a ruse, so it's a ruse.
Well,
but yeah, sorry y'all.
There are people that I'm just like,
shut up.
Yo, like for example, I watched the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Okay.
Someone like Giselle Bryant.
Potomac, where's that? Like
that's in
Maryland?
That's in Maryland. Area.
Oh, Potomac Mills. Okay, I know that area.
I don't know if it's Potomac Mills, but
Potomac Mills is the mall, but Potomac is where the
I mean, I didn't really look it up in the map.
They got money over there.
Yeah, that's what all the housewives, they all got money. Okay. But like someone like Giselle Bryant, I already know I want to be friends with her.
Why? I don't even know what this lady look like. Is she mean or something?
No, she's gorgeous, but like I've seen who she is.
Yeah.
Online. But the thing, Monroe,
but you know, reality TV is fake though.
But if you went on the internet or the TV and that's a persona that you put up, it can be it is entertainment, but it comes from somewhere.
But you know how the business works. Some people like they see that check. They see that opportunity, like, hey, if you act like this,
I don't want to be friends with that person. Okay, that's okay. Like, I'm not. I don't need to sell my soul. Like, there are things that I've done.
They ain't selling their soul. They're just throwing champagne in people's faces.
Yeah, that's different, but she's just mean. She's a mean person. I don't like her. But the point is that, what was I saying? That I was afraid to put that post up to be like, call me by my name. And then I was like, people start respecting you when you start like doing shit like that. They respect you. It's weird. At first, it's just like I also put I'm not doing any free shows this year.
Okay.
And
I respect that. I still do the free shows. I still do the free shows.
Hear me? But
you can't hit me up with the intention of doing the free show. If I hit you up, I'll do the show for free. But if you hit me up,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's weird. That's why I always get worried about putting stuff out like that, because there is a process of how you do a free show, right? Like, you do need stage time, but you at this point, like, you have people that you have like friendships with, and like, can I stop by your show, whatever? Or if it's like a new comic, I'm still a new comic, but like if you're newer, I'll do your show, right? Yeah. But if you've been in the game for 10 years, and you're not only are you selling tickets, and you're trying to throw me $10, you need to give me. But the thing is that I pay everyone that I work with, right? So I'm like, I'm not leaving my house in the Bronx and where y'all put me at, but it's Dykeman, to go to Bay Ridge for $10. Yeah. That's crazy, because then I gotta pay. I'm paying my Uber home. People are like dying on the train. So whatever. The point is that I be afraid to. What was I saying? I just be pushing shit on the internet, Monroe. This part of my brand to do stupid shit.
Yeah, no, I wish I can be like that. That's I still give a fuck. There's moments where I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck on stage. Like, most of the time I'm on stage and I'm in the right mood. I'm like, because I think that's also my comedic superpower lies in the I need to say it. I need to say this thing in a way that I know how to say it. And that's the funny part.
What do you talk to me about that?
Try to say something in a way that I'm like, oh, they'll think this is funny because I'm saying it in a way that they already recognize funny, versus me saying it like, if I'm being funny face to face, like how we are right now, and then I say something funny, I need to be able to do that on stage. So in order for me to even get there, I just go in a healthy way. I don't give a fuck about these people. I came up here to say what I have to say. Right. And the reward is that they connecting with it and they feeling that emotion, because comedy is more than. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, that's a process, right? Like, what is your Monroe voice on stage? Like for me, I'm not supposed to know this. So I think that's when I say something like, I have a joke about like the bear market. It's like, how do you know? Like, motherfuckers think you don't know anything for some reason. So does that make sense?
The bear market? What's the bear market?
The bear market is like this.
Bear meat now?
No, it's not that.
Oh, I'm like, yo, you eat some bear meat?
No. First of all, that sounds really rich. But the bear market is some shit happening in finance where the economy's bad. I don't even know what it is completely, but when I say it on stage or whatever, people are like, the reference is like, how do you know? You know? So what is your, like, when you're, I feel like you already probably have an equation of like, what is your POV? Like, when you speak,
I think my POV changes depending on what the subject is. Because sometimes your POV is, you know what you're talking about, right? Yeah. So you're coming along and you're fucking, and you're up there and you like, I'm about to be funny with this thing that I know inside and out. Yeah. But then if I'm tackling something which I don't really know that well, then I'm approaching it in that way of like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm an outsider looking in. Does anybody else notice this?
Oh, I like that.
But I don't ask that question. Okay. I just say it. And then usually their response is, oh shit, nah, I didn't ever look at it like that, or that shit is like that. Yeah. I want those two responses on top of laughter. Because the more, like, now I've been doing this shit, I think approaching 15 years.
Happy 15! Ding, ding, ding. We got an effect. Ding. Throw some confetti. Sorry.
I've been doing this going on, I think I'm at 15, if not past 15. But coming up, one of the things that I always learned in comedy, people teach you different things. They're like, comedy is for, Dave Chappelle said this, and I'll just sum it all up. He said this in his Mark Twain Award. He said, comedy is the only art form where you can use everything you know and everything you don't know.
That's amazing.
And when I really sat there and thought about it, I'm like, why do I have to be an expert? Like, just because I'm stepping on the stage and I'm trying to make you laugh doesn't mean the thing that I'm talking about I have to be an expert at. I just have to live it and have an opinion. And I like coming from the place of experience. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because then that allows you to just extract so much material out of it and flip it around and look at it different ways.
That's what I'm having anxiety about now. I feel like everybody all of a sudden got smart. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not smart, but everyone's an expert on something.
Yeah.
So like when I look at like my next goal is obviously now that I've learned like the techniques of comedy is to put a body of work together, right? Like
Yeah.
at some point put some kind of special, not anytime soon, but that's like the mind frame that I'm trying to go to, right? But it's like I feel like I don't know, like I know that I'm smart, I know a lot of things, but I don't feel like I'm an expert on something. And people would say astrology, but like I just making shit up sometimes.
I feel like all astrology is made up.
It's
Motherfuckers
not-
just be smoking weed and
it's
doing
not all
LSD
made
and looking at the
up.
sky and shit.
No, I've been around a lot of people, right? Like before I got into comedy, I was in marketing, right? And part of my, I guess, the defense mechanism, whatever, like the way that I was able to navigate that world was like, okay, these are patterns that people are repeating. They so happen to be part of this sign. I know what I'm dealing with when I'm working with them.
Yeah.
So that's how I was able to, I guess, survive in that space. So I know, like, you know, my current boss right now is a Taurus.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say too much in case he's listening to this.
Yeah.
But I will say it can be difficult sometimes because Taurus people, I feel like sometimes they feel like the idea needs to come from them.
I'm like that.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, I've been telling you, I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah.
And I understand that I'm aggressive, but I'm telling you, let's save time. This is how we're gonna do it. And you have just been giving me the hardest time. So now when you come around, I'm not giving you shit.
Yeah. I dig that. Hey, y'all, we're about to dip into the Patreon part of the podcast.
Sorry. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I
like a
when they-
Pornhub thing. Like when they say you have to pay for extra.
Hey, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yo, you want to stick around for the Patreon?
yeah,
Because I want to
yeah.
talk more about the astrology stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, thank you for watching. Appreciate your time. Make sure you head over to the Patreon right now to hear the rest of the conversation with Glorelys. I said it right?
You're doing your best you
I'm
can.
doing my best. I can't roll that goddamn R. Make sure. I want to see you over there. All right. Hey, Gloria, you got any plugs?
Hi, I'm Glorelys Mora. I'm launching a podcast, my own podcast called All About Glory in March. What else am I working on? I have a Netflix special coming out in 2025.
Oh, shit.
Manifestation.
Oh, fuck. I'm up here like,
I'm
yeah.
sorry,
no,
Monroe.
I'm not
And-
taking back my excitement. Go ahead.
Sorry, and just follow me on TikTok. It's just Glorelys. Learn how to spell my name this year. Thank
I
you.
know how to spell it. I just can't.
No, it wasn't
pronounce
for
it.
you. That was for your fans.
Okay.
Yeah, that was not for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.